Ever met someone who's so deep in their own world that you start wondering if rent's cheaper there? Yeah, the ones who zone out mid-conversation or laugh at jokes no one else heard? Don't worry, they're not broken. They're just living rent-free in their imagination. And honestly, that might be the smartest escape plan ever. Welcome to A Silent Strong Mind, the channel where we explore the beautiful chaos inside our heads and turn overthinking into something meaningful. If you've ever been called too dreamy or lost in thought, then this one's definitely for you. Here's the thing. Most people think daydreamers and imaginers are out of touch with reality. You know, those who build entire storylines while brushing their teeth or have imaginary interviews in the shower. Society tends to label them as distracted, weird, or unfocused. But here's the twist. What if these people aren't escaping reality? They're redesigning it? We live in a world that's loud, overwhelming, and constantly demanding attention. For some of us, creating our own mental world isn't an escape. It's survival. It's the brain's version of turning chaos into art. Still, the challenge is real. People who live in their own world often struggle with grounding themselves. They might miss small details, like the meeting that started 10 minutes ago, or the fact that the stove's still on. Let's explore this inner world lifestyle. Inside their heads, these people are the main characters, directors, and editors of their own movies. They imagine conversations before they happen, visualize goals in full color, and even practice arguments they'll never have. And you know what? That's creativity at work. It's how writers write, inventors invent, and introverts stay sane. Einstein once said, "Imagination is more important than knowledge." He wasn't exaggerating. He was warning us that imagination is the engine of reality. But like all powerful tools, it needs balance. Too much imagination and you drift away. Too little and life feels flat. The key is learning to visit your world, not vanish into it. So if you're one of those people who drifts into thought while everyone else is talking about taxes, relax. You're not lost, you're just buffering reality. Here's the secret. The people who live in their own worlds are often the ones who build the real one. Every song, invention, and story you've ever loved started in someone's head, someone who dared to stay in their world long enough to bring it here. While others saw distraction, they saw direction. They weren't avoiding life, they were designing a better version of it. So next time someone calls you a daydreamer, just smile. They're busy surviving the world. You're busy creating one. And honestly, who's really got the better deal? In the end, living in your own world isn't about running away. It's about running towards something that feels more authentic. It's a quiet rebellion against noise, a mental vacation with no baggage fees. So don't let anyone convince you your imagination is a flaw. It's your sanctuary, your sketchpad, your silent power. Just remember to come back sometimes, with souvenirs of new ideas. If you've ever lived in your own world, or maybe still do, drop a comment below and tell me what it's like there. I'd love to hear about it. And if you enjoyed this episode, check out my other videos here on A Silent Strong Mind. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because the world needs more people who think differently. And remember, reality is for those who lack imagination.